Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Origins of Expressions. Have you ever stumbled upon the peculiar phrase, penny wise and pound foolish? It's one of those quirky expressions that tickles the funny bone while carrying a nugget of wisdom. So, buckle up for a lighthearted journey through the meaning of this fun idiom. The phrase penny wise and pound foolish is an idiom that means someone is being excessively careful with small amounts of money while being reckless with large sums. In other words, they are making decisions that seem to save them money in the short term, but actually end up costing them more in the long run. The origins of the phrase, penny wise and pound foolish, have been said to be around well before it was written down, and just like most word-of-mouth idioms, this one has some theories about where it comes from. One theory about the origins of the phrase suggests that it was related to the British currency system. In the past, there were 240 pennies in a pound, so saving pennies, the small stuff, was relatively easy, but saving pounds required more time and effort. Therefore, someone who was penny wise and pound foolish was someone who would be careful with small amounts of money but would waste large amounts. So the first time we see this phrase in print, it's like stumbling upon a treasure map leading straight back to merry old England. Penny wise and pound foolish has been lighting up pages for about 500 years, originating in the land of tea and crumpets. The earliest recorded appearance? Well, it popped up in Francis Mérez's translation of Louis de Granada's Sinner's Guide way back in 1598. Mérez had a way with words, or as he put it, he digested the text into English. And what a feast for thought it is. It reads, "Least he, as it is wont to be said, be penny wise and pound foolish. Least he, I say, gather ashes and cast away flour. So watch out for those who gather ashes but cast away flowers, because nobody wants to be caught penny wise and pound foolish." Today, the phrase penny wise and pound foolish is still used, and it's a common way to describe someone who is making poor financial decisions. For example, imagine that your friend is trying to save money and decides to buy a cheap car instead of investing in a reliable one. They might be penny-wise by saving money up front, but they're pound-foolish because they'll end up spending more on repairs and maintenance in the long run. So, the phrase penny-wise and pound-foolish is a quirky idiom that describes someone who is frugal with small expenses, but wastes large sums, and it can be applied to many situations, from personal finance to business decisions. So next time you're trying to save a few pennies, make sure you're not being penny wise and pound foolish. Well, that's the information that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed learning about the origins of our phrases. If you did, I would love to have you subscribe. It's quick and easy, and I would really appreciate it. Oh yeah, quick question before you go. Do you know any idioms or phrases you would like to learn about? I would love to see them. Leave them in the comments below. Thank you again for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate your support. Until next time, bye!